And now it's time for Coach's Comments, presented by Southside Auto Tech. Cristiano Simonetta joined up in the broadcast booth by Stars head coach and GM Chris Michael. And Mike's, this is just a huge win for your club on the ice and off of it. It's a 3-2 shootout victory against Tri-City. What stood out to you?
I can't really name that right now. I got to go back and watch it. There's so many things, though, that, our guys, we've been through a lot as a group, as a family, and we took a major step this week. We grew together off the ice as our family, and you know what? It showed that tonight where guys were working away from the puck for each other. Guys were blocking shots for each other. They decided to commit to the work. They decided to keep their emotions in check when adversity did hit in the moments that it did. And you know what? Credit to those guys, to our leadership group, to everybody. Everybody pulled the rope tonight. But couldn't be more proud to watch these guys grow, come together, and really start to buy into being part of something that's bigger than any of us, and that's our logo.
I know you don't like to single any guys out, but Dominic James, you watch him through this game. He's a menace at both ends of the ice, especially on the penalty kill. You change up some personnel. It comes to fruition with Zach Erdahl and Dominic James up front. You see a couple of shifts from Dom on the 4-on-5, draws a penalty in the offensive zone, and then you select him in the shootout in the second round. He goes 5-hole. What can you say about number 12's game? I thought he was noticeable, and you reward him certainly with the ice time.
He deserved it. We're all growing up, right? Like even me, our staff, we all learn every single day. And, Dom's been in this league now a little bit, and he's starting to really figure out what the leadership role is and work into his, his own thing. And really, like, words can't describe how proud we are of him.
Going through now to the shootout. You had one shootout, I believe, last year against Nick Peruzzi's Youngstown Phantoms. You didn't score a goal in that shootout. What was that process like? Who picked the guys, and what led you to taking Stanley Cooley in that third round? We've seen him go glove side before in practice, but he made that look easy to win the game.
Honestly, Stanley, like if you go back to our black and blue game in our scrimmage, it's the same move he did. It's the same result. So, the guys, they work on that stuff, and we watch. So, yeah, who picked them? We did. Our group did. Our staff picked those guys. They went out and executed. And my favorite part, honestly, was when we did call the number, you heard the rest of the bench give the guys some love and give them one little piece of confidence to go out and go make a play. And you know what? Credit to Dom, credit to Stanley there to finish. And even our first shooter, I thought, gave us a chance. Ernst made a nice move. He just, I think, kind of ran out of real estate there at the end. But that's a we thing.
One last question for you, Mike's. Ryan Ouellette was stellar. The defense was stronger. This was a 60-minute effort from your group. Now we talk about consistency and rattling off a couple of wins in a row. What will it take for your guys to get that? I think they gained so much confidence. I mentioned it before, on the ice and off of it. Big victory over Tri-City, a Western Conference rival. You take points in 3 out of 5 games so far against them.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see a different opponent. I'm not going to lie. I think we're both kind of sick of each other as we're going to be if we're going to play 4 times in a 10-day period there. But you know what? They're a very good team. And for us, we got to learn how to move on. And we talk about it a lot. We can't get too high. We can't get too low. We have to stay even keel here and on to the next one. And again, we can improve. We will improve. And guess what? Every team is improving every single day. So if we don't do that here, if we're content on just being up and down, then it's going to be a long year. And you know what? I think it hit ahead this week. I think our guys are bought in, and they're kind of tired of being up and down too. Like they're more tired than any of us on the up and down because they're competitors and they want to win games and they want to do things right, and they all care about that logo so much and representing it the right way on and off the ice. And you know what? We'll have to probably remind them tomorrow when we get back here. It's time to go to work. It's time to start focusing on Des Moines and kind of what their tendencies are. They're another very good team, well coached, a lot of skill up front. some big-time players that are NHL draft picks for a reason, and their power play is going to be good. Their power play owned us a couple months ago when we played them. So, again, we have to focus on our process, continue to get better at our process. We're the second youngest team in the league by age. And we've shown that at times, but I think we've all bought into saying, you know what, we're not using that as an excuse. We're going to get better, and we're going to continue to build off what we did here tonight.
Thanks so much for doing this, Mike. That was Coach's Comments presented by Southside Auto Tech. Stars win 3-2 in the shootout over the Tri-City Storm. Carter Shade with a goal, Zach Erdahl with a goal, and then in the shootout, Dominic James and Stanley Cooley scoring the GWG. Stars will be back on home ice Friday night, 7:05 against the Des Moines Buccaneers. We'll see you then.